Today is Monday, Parashat Tetzaveh, and we're learning the Chok L'Yisrael, the Mussar from Chok L'Yisrael. Sha'al Rabbi Akiva Rabbi Nechunya HaGadol. Rabbi Akiva asked Rabbi Nechunya HaGadol, Bameh erachta yamim. In other words, give me the secret of longevity. Obviously, Rabbi Nechunya HaGadol was a very old man, and he merited to have a very long life, and Rabbi Akiva is asking him, give me please the secret of why, the reason for a long life, so that Rabbi Akiva wants to learn from that. Amalo, so Rabbi Nechunya HaGadol answers him, Miyamai lo kibalti matanot. I have never received gifts. In other words, I've avoided receiving gifts, just like Shlomo HaMelech says, Soneh matanot yahyeh. A person who despises receiving gifts will live a longer life. So he told him, number one, I never received gifts from others. Obviously, when you get a gift, you're obligated to the other person. Didn't want to get any favors or any gifts from anyone. Velo amadti al midotai. And I never was strict and particular about what's coming to me. In other words, he was forgiving and not strict about getting everything that he's entitled to. Ve'amru rabotenu zichronam livracha, and our sages said, Rav Huna bar Yehoshua chalash. Rabbi Huna bar Yehoshua was sick, and the story goes on. He went to Olam Haba, and after he passed away, he came back to life. So they asked him, what happened? The person had already passed away. How could he come back? So they asked him, what did you see? What did you see there? I mean, you were to the other world and then you came back. He told them, this is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu said. Since he's not strict with others, he's not particular of what's coming to him, he's forgiving, also let's forgive him. So they forgave him in Olam Haba and they sent him back to this world. Shene'emar noseh avon ve'over al pesha. Just like the pasuk indicates, Hashem forgives those who forgive others. Ve'amru rabotenu zichronam livracha. Our sages said, Rav Nachman chafartel echad. Rav Nachman was digging in one place, and obviously there was a grave there, and Haya Rav Acha bar Yoshia kabur sham. And he discovered, as he was digging in that place, he discovered the body of Rav Acha bar Yoshia. Vera'ahu kayam be'atzmotav. And he saw him, that he was totally complete. He was not decomposed, even though he had been buried there a long time before. Amale Mayhai. He was able to communicate with him and say, what's going on? I mean, the body usually decomposes after he's buried. Why is it complete? Amale miyamai lo amaditi al midotai. He told him, I never was strict and particular about what's coming to me. I was forgiving, even if somebody offended, or somebody didn't treat him right. He was forgiving. He didn't hold it against the other person. He totally forgave, so that's one of the things that he did. And the other thing he said, Velo tafasti belibi kin'at chaverai. And I was never jealous of others. Shne'emar, like the pasuk says in Mishlei, urkav atzamot kin'ah. And jealousy causes the rotting, the decomposing of bones. Ve'amru rabotenu zichronam livracha, our sages said, Ma'aseh beRabbi Eliezer she'arad lifnei hateva ve'lo ne'ena. Rabbi Eliezer once went to pray. They needed rain, they needed to be answered, but he was not answered. He prayed for rain, he was not answered. Rabbi Akiva ne'ena. But when we had Rabbi Akiva prayed, he was answered right away, and rain came. Ve'atzad bat kol ve'amra. And there was a heavenly voice that came out and said, Rabbi Akiva was answered immediately, and not Rabbi Eliezer, but Rabbi Akiva specifically, because Rabbi Akiva had the quality of ma'avir al midotav, of forgiving, of not being strict with what's coming to him, not being very particular and exacting of everything that he's entitled to, because he had that type of quality to him. That's why when he prayed, he was answered. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.